Hey everybody, Solitary Knight here, and tonight I'm with the Garnet Prince.
Hello.
We're torturing ourselves again with Bratz Forever Diamondz. Um, as you know, Garnet does not really like this game either. Um, also, I did something new with uh, Garnet's avatar. He's a little self conscious about it though, so if you're watching this and haven't commented yet, just comment and let Garnet know that he looks good. Okay? Alright. So, before we begin, we're gonna stop and take a serious literary analytical look at this. Because this is part of my brand when I look at bad girls games. Because sometimes bad girls games aren't just bad games, sometimes they have really, really bad messages. So that's what I want to talk about. And I want Garnet's opinion as an outsider because he didn't really. Well, Garnet grew up as a little boy and is still a man. So I grew up as a little girl and I'm non-binary now, so I have a little bit more perspective on this. So after we recorded the last video for this, I ended up thinking about it really hard, and there were some things in the narrative that really, really bugged me, and I told Garnet a little bit of it, but I wanted to address it here. So in Rock Angels, the Your Thing girls, the Tweevils, were at least semi-competent and seemed like they had a place in the fashion world, at least in universe. Obviously out of universe you're not rooting for them because they're duller than dirt, which is kind of a failing on the writer's part, but they're trying to take swipes at Barbie, so that's why that came about. Do you agree with that analysis so far, Garnet?
Yeah, a lot of the characters don't have personality, at least in my eyes.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. But I'm finding this game a lot more abhorrent because in universe, they're taking pot shots at Your Thing. And narratively, that just makes it very, very boring. Because, of course, Your Thing isn't going to succeed. Because even the narrative hates Your Thing. So, it ruins any dramatic tension that might be there. Because, of course, the Bratz are going to succeed unless Your Thing cheats. And that's, not okay. You get what I'm saying, right? You've noticed that too in this.
I mean, it's not giving them any sign that they could win because it's an auto win no matter what you do.
Yeah, and if you pay attention to the way the Simon Cowell stand-in, Byron, I think is his name, um, talks about Your Thing. You know they're not going to win. You just know it, and even he's very disinterested in what they're doing. Even though when you stop and look at the outfit, I think it was Christy was wearing, it's pretty much the same texture wise as Sasha's outfit. Also, they gave the Bratz a lot more leeway because they had 3 people on stage versus your thing who only had 1 person on stage. So like they're not even getting the same amount of screen time as the Bratz in universe in the contest. So, which leads us to why this is a detrimental message to girls. It's something I talked about a little bit in the Rock Angels videos. In Bratz media in general, they give off this big, not like other girls energy, and that is absolutely not a compliment. Because not like other girls is a trope that is around because it's built around a straw man stereotype of girls that doesn't really exist. Bratz media pretty much exists exclusively to punch at Mattel and say, we're so much better and we're so special. And that's not really a good message to be giving to kids. And the whole not like other girls thing is super detrimental and is still persistent around today because it makes women be pitted against each other and girls be pitted against each other and non-binaries be pitted against each other. And you're probably wondering, what do non-binaries have to do with this? Trust me. Like, with non-binary people, there is a slight expectation to be more on the femme side than the masculine side. So they get into this too. Do you have any thoughts on that perspective, Garnet?
Not really, because it's something I really don't think about much, sadly. But again, I really didn't grow up with that. Only thing I grew up with is thinking, in a lot of dolls, it just kind of gives you the feeling of, this is the body type you need to look like.
I mean, yeah, that's more of a reflection of the fashion industry as a whole rather than necessarily the fault of dolls. Dolls are going to be following trends based off of fashion designers, and that is a can of worms that I'm not really well prepared to explain, because I'm at least not in such a way that YouTube and Facebook won't take down or at least heavily penalize the video, because that's a crazy ass rabbit hole right there. So like,
I know that's something we discussed in our literature class.
Oh yeah.
For Comp 2 at college, I know it was Comp 1. That was one of the things that our instructor discussed about Barbie in general, about X Day versus A Day and everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to fault dolls, and I'm especially not going to fault Mattel, because they've been making a lot of strides to try to, like, correct that perception. Like, I feel like Mattel's done a lot in the past to try to make people feel more included. They even had a brand of non-binary dolls. Unfortunately, it didn't really sell well because, unfortunately, people are going to complain that it's encouraging trans identities rather than just the fact that it's acknowledging trans identities, which is something MGA has yet to do, because they're actually very homophobic and transphobic. And if you need further proof of that, Isaac is a known fucking Republican who's very vocal about his homophobia.
But that's enough for talking about that here.
Yeah. So, we're here to lampoon, like, stupid girls' games, but I felt like I needed a moment to, like, address the very serious, very detrimental issues that Bratz Media has in general. You won't find this kind of stuff in Mattel's media. Barbie is a much more wholesome character, and not just because she's like quiet and Mary Sue-ish. No, she's actually quite vocal about her opinions on things, and Barbie comes out in favor of gay rights and trans rights, and she supports Black Lives Matters, and so yeah, I'm gonna give Mattel all the props because of that shit. Now, if they could just get their fucking act together as a company and make decent toys again, I would be very, very happy. But anyway, any final thoughts or words before we like actually dive into this game? Because this intro went on a bit longer than I was expecting.
I know one thing you complained about that you were going to mention and didn't mention because we got sidetracked was because of the limitations of the GameCube and memory, they got rid of all the musics because apparently music was supposed to play throughout the whole game.
Yes. There is supposed to be boomboxes in places like here in the Bratz office and in all of the shops where there's supposed to be music playing, but the game is played in total silence on the GameCube version. I don't know. I only played a little bit of this game on the PlayStation 2 version, but like couldn't really get around some of the glitching that was happening with the PlayStation 2 version. But yeah, silence in an already boring game does not help. It makes it much harder to like, I don't know how to explain this. Just, I'm not gonna just outright say silence bad. One of my favorite games on the Sega Saturn was played in silence, except for like cutscenes where there was music to set tone and everything. But it worked because it was a horror game. So, like, do you have any thoughts on that in particular? Because I know you're a bit of a music file.
Music can make something more immersive. Occasionally, it can completely distract you from everything else, especially if you have voices and the music is louder than everything else. And then you gotta think of like people that have, like I do, sensory issues. Music can really screw with things. So again, silence isn't always a bad thing. But in a game like this that doesn't have a lot going for it, you kind of just you're just staring at a screen and you're like,
Okay, so I know it sounds like we're dunking a lot on this game without like really pointing out the good things, but I will point out a few good things. The models actually look pretty good. They are very accurate representations of the Bratz dolls, so I do appreciate that. Graphically, this game really isn't that bad. It's a budget game, and you can tell it's a budget game, but that doesn't bother me as much as it normally would. Like, I mentioned that the animation in Monster High was really, really stilted, but I still really enjoyed that game. But I'm not going to compare this GameCube game to a PS3 game graphically, because that's just unfair and dishonest.
Even sound-wise, because sound cards have changed in ways they make music have changed.
Well, yeah. Monster High does have better sound quality because they use a lot of non-vocal music that's easily repeated in a loop, but the loops only last about a minute, which can get distracting when you're like, yeah, okay, sorry, analyzing a different game. If you want to check out the Monster High game, you can. I might end up redoing that one so I can throw it up on YouTube. But yeah, sorry. We ended up talking for like 15 minutes before actually like diving into this game. Sorry about that. Um, but yeah, I just have a lot of thoughts about this game. And
Just put a cliff note that says gameplay starts at this timestamp.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. Both when I put it on YouTube and Facebook. So, but yeah. Anyway, here we go.
Hey, cool cat.
I'm going to do Sasha's quest first because I feel like it might be a little less painful.
Looking
Kitty, you
good,
gotta
Bunny
move.
Boo.
Where's Bunny Boo? Or is that Jade's nickname?
How
I
are you,
don't
Bunny
know.
Boo? Stylesville Ice Rink is running a cool promotion for its grand opening. The first person to hand out enough promo flyers gets the first skate around the new rink. Now that would be a sweet scoop in the magazine.
Oh
Alright,
boy.
I better get these flyers handed out as quickly as possible if I want
It's
to be
another
first
fucking
on the
Flyers
ice.
mission.
This is gonna be so
That's all this game is.
Yeah. What?
Well, at least this one's not timed.
Yeah. Even though logically it should be timed because it's a race.
Yeah. Like that poster one should not have been timed.
Yeah.
Because you should be timed and you're going to get something where it says, okay, you lose,
no
Twix wins.
Yeah.
And the cutscenes change depending on that. But again, I know that's a lot of extra work, multiple endings, and...
You think they have the patience for multiple endings?
So what?
I said, you think they have the patience for multiple endings?
Hey, cool! An ice rink!
Isn't he the one that was melting?
Yeah. He doesn't seem to be melting anymore, but everyone's changed positions, so... Hey, they got rid of the
You have
annoying
more-
dialogue where they explain what the fuck a Blings token is.
Say what?
Skating! Count me in!
Okay, so, like, whenever you picked up a Blings token in the original game, it would give you an explanation of what a fucking Blings token is, even when you were on the final arc of the game. What? I thought I saw Kobe on the stairs here. But Kobe isn't even here.
Thanks.
He may have moved.
Which makes it even more baffling that I saw someone standing there, or sitting on the stairs.
I didn't notice it, but...
Thanks.
I've already forgot which one had my favorite voice actor, because they're just saying one-word responses, so I can't really tell.
Phoebe. Can I not give Aiden mode? I guess not. Well, you don't think he wants to skate?
Cool.
There's Kobe.
Hey, cool.
I'm
Was
gonna
he the
hit-
surfer dude?
Yeah.
Or what? Skater dude, whatever?
Yeah, he's the skater dude. Hey, bring the phone back up. No. You've been chosen for the first skate on the new Stylesville ice rink. He wants to bet that the ice controls are going to be as heinous as the
Inline skates.
Yeah. Yeah, at normal speed, the skates are like literally slower than running. But then at fast speed, they're a little too fast to control well.
And you walk into random buildings.
Yep. Also, I have a shit ton of Blings tokens, so I should probably be buying fashions, but I don't really care to at the moment.
You could probably afford all of them.
I'm gonna go over to Thrills with Frills first, because I think they have, like, the better selection at this point.
Don't you have to have a specific thing because of...
No, that was... that was just one time for the fashion show.
They're so cheap, I think you could probably buy everything from everyone.
And, like... Yeah, that was a problem with the original game, that everything was so fucking expensive. But now I've got... Because, like, there's no point in buying the music or the ringtones and stuff for the phone, so... Like...
Until what?
There's no point in buying anything for the phone at this point, or the music, because it's just... Because the music doesn't fucking work in this game.
Unless there's somewhere else to use it and we just haven't found it.
Oh, watch, they, like, probably stripped out the feature so you can listen to music in the truck. God, I hope there's not a fucking driving minigame in this.
A what minigame?
Driving. Yeah, look at that. I bought out most of the store and I still have a shit ton of Blings tokens. Let's see. I think this is still the same thing. Yep.
Did it glitch and give you more than you actually collected?
No, I've just collected that much so far. I suppose we're supposed to be, like, using some of it for the pet treats, but there's, like, no point in doing that right now because it gives us more pet treats than we really need. That's just a jewelry shop.
Didn't you buy all that out already?
The jewelry? I just bought out all of the Passion for Fashion stuff.
Ah. You don't want all of it?
I can probably afford all of it. So, yeah, right now I'm just going around gathering all of the fashion.
I'm impressed with a lot of the fashion.
Yeah. A lot of it's kind of dull right now.
But again, I'm used to the extravagant stuff you have in PSO2 and...
Oh, yeah. If you don't know PSO2, even with, like, New Genesis, in-game is fucking fashion. So a lot of people joke around and say the P in PSO2 stands for fashion, like, spelled like you would spell fantasy in Phantasy Star. But... literally all of the... Okay, there's one more mannequin here. Alright. Some of these dresses are okay. Thank God none of them have the stupid... jeans underskirt thing. Jesus Christ, that is a fashion trend that needs to stay in the early 2000s.
What in the world?
Just different dresses.
No, I mean the one that you bought. I'm like, what is that? One of them, I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, a lot of fashion in this game is like not that great. Considering it's supposed to all be fashion based off of fashions that you can get for your Bratz dolls. Let's see. What is this?
Sweet Tooth.
Oh, fuck this. No. It's another
What
stupid
do you-
game for making treats for the pet.
Well, that one can't be as bad as the other one.
Well, that's true. If you don't remember, the other one was pretty bad. Can I give you one treat?
Yeah, the Codebreaker thing is horrible because it doesn't make any sense.
I like Codebreaker. Cookies. God, why are there so many fucking shops?
A hat shop?
Yeah. Ah, shit, what brand is this? 'Cause I don't want to be... This is Bratz Rodeo.
Aren't we going to the desert / south?
No, we're going to the Middle East.
Oh.
Even though we're going to be wearing fashions that are not appropriate for the Middle East. Because weirdly, a lot of fashions that are associated with the Middle East and pop culture are actually based off of Indian fashions.
Oh, in this game?
Yeah. Yeah, Bratz is like one of the worst when it comes to like cultural things. Like even there nowadays there's a bit of a controversy brewing because of the Lunar New Year Rainbow High doll. Because MGA once again failed to do their research.
They released the wrong Zodiac year.
Oh no, she's a tiger, but like the makeup symbolism is all like fire tiger, and not to mention there's a lot of Japanese influence in the design.
That's hairstyles, right?
Yeah, that's for hairstyles. I was just buying out all the fashion crap.
Mm.
Because I think we're supposed to go to the ice rink as part of the mission.
Yeah.
But before we do that,
What is that store?
the store over here.
No, the one you just were in front of.
Oh, that is a shoe store. This is a makeup shop. Oh, that was the apply makeup. I want to buy some more compacts. Hold on. Because I don't think there's any other fashions to buy just yet. Oh, what now?
Always going to the camera before the phone.
Yeah. I don't know why. I feel like it's supposed to be square or not square, whatever this button is.
I just bought out the compacts.
Yeah, I'm just buying all the compacts. Because they're like super cheap.
Compacts are there?
I don't know. We'll just buy all the decals too.
And I think you missed some of the makeup up top, but...
I'll go back through.
Oh, lordy!
Like, these aren't,
These are for making t-shirts, right?
no, these are for, those are makeup things.
I guess you didn't miss one. I thought you missed one of them.
Alright, so that's all of the compacts in the game, at least so far.
They should have a shop person like, bought everything. Thank you, take this.
Alright. Oh, okay, so I guess I did miss something. Oh wait, it's probably going to make us buy the fashions this time, because I'm pretty sure the plot twist is going to be that it's going to be that your thing sniped our designer.
Hey, what now?
I'm pretty sure the plot twist is going to be that your thing sniped our designer. So let's picture this. That's the limelight.
I think you're in the wrong area.
I thought they said the dance plaza. Oh, Ice Heaven. Heaven. Yep, it's just a reskin of the... Whee! They didn't really even give us a direction on where to go, on what to do.
I think you're supposed to do a circle.
Oh, okay. So we just do a lap around.
And that's just an educated guess. I may be wrong. Because it said a lap.
Cool hangout.
Okay.
Hey, you.
Those tokens! What the hell?
Yeah. Alright, like last time, we're going to just take care of the Hey, Roxy, I'll talk to you later. So we're going to do the subquest last, like we did last time. There's a parking lot? What? Oh,
No, that's for the...
For the fucking truck. That's right. Is there anything to do in the truck?
Is your boombox in here like you theorized?
Cheat computer.
Cheats.
Yeah, there's some cheat codes you can do. Check your magazine. Design poster. Design t-shirt. Access your wardrobe. That looks like it's supposed to be a boombox. Enter dressing room. View pet certificate. Nope, there's no boombox in here either.
What they're for? Check your phone. Maybe it's in your phone.
Oh, where you can play music?
Now exit and see if it continues to play.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music off though, because
We were a little harsh
Yeah.
because we didn't realize.
Okay. Okay, so you can actually, like... Oops, I forgot to turn the music back off. You can play music. Okay. That's a little bit of a weird... Pull the phone back out.
Maybe it'll turn off when you leave.
Maybe. We're gonna be going back to the office anyway, to... Nope.
No.
What's up, Angel?
I'm stuck in a corner. Here we go.
Try to turn it off because
New princess.
I will.
it sounds like a repetitive loop.
It's so cutting edge. You gotta have it in
This
the
is
back
the
when
song.
The next big thing comes along. Okay, here's the plan. There's
It's also
someone
louder
else's
than the
line
voices.
Strut in the mall, and Strut and Style should have the shoes. All put together a hot outfit. Then go take a pic for the magazine. And
Okay, so it's just gonna cycle
I mean,
through
it's just
songs
top,
we
a
have.
bottom, and shoes, but it's always good to accessorize too.
Now, I'm gonna have to, like... read what our mission is, because I had to strut it for some princess clothes and strut and styles for some princess shoes. I think I already bought all that shit.
Now you're gonna have to go buy all the music.
That will be the last thing I do. After I buy all the fashions, because I find the fashions to be a little more important than... Alright, so this is Strut It. Princess Fashion. I'm pretty sure I already bought all this. Okay, so let's just go ahead and change. I gotta find the shoe store.
Someone that I will know from my life that you could literally probably call them a shoe store, the amount of shoes they have in their house.
Stratton Styles. Okay, so that's the shoe store. We're supposed to buy Princess Hollywood.
Which one's supposed to go with this outfit?
Hell if I know. I'm just gonna give her those silver pumps. Okay, surely there's gotta be more to it than that, because... And head to the photo booth. Why the photo booth? Why not fucking picture this? Because that would make a lot more sense.
I thought the photo booth was from Picture This.
Then why can you still go to picture this?
Hey,
This game makes no sense sometimes.
that should keep us up to date for now. But you never know what's gonna be the next hot thing. You gotta keep 'em peeled.
We're gonna have a fucking story beat.
I'm Byron Powell, and boy, have I got a scoop for you. Not only can I reveal the location for round 2 of America Rocks Fashion, but even that big news takes a back seat to the press release I've just been handed. You'll never believe it! Apparently Mandy Pickett, designer of choice for Bratz magazine, has... Get this! Mandy has quit the show! She's moving straight into the world of high fashion and not looking back. I've got a quote here. Mandy says, "I'm ditching the Bratz and taking a high-profile executive position with a top international fashion firm. I don't need the show anymore, y'all." Can you believe it? The Bratz are left empty-handed for the next round, which, by the way, will be held in Florida. That's right, sunny Florida, on the exclusive runway at the A-list venue. But what are the Bratz going to do without a designer? Don't miss this one, folks.
Isn't
Thought we were going Middle East.
Supposed to be a fucking fashion designer?
Hey girls, did you see Byron's show update? We sure did, and we did not.
Is the game glitching?
It's a total
in what way?
disaster. This time,
The voices you're getting, they sound like they're on a radio.
bad karma. Our competition is so over. We still got time left before the show. Does anyone know any young designers? There was that one girl we met when we were in Plainsville. She had the talent for it, even if she didn't have the confidence. What was her name? Yeah, she had some really fresh styles. I guess she might be up for it.
I don't.
Is
hear
that
it.
allowed? I mean, can we just pick a new designer? It seems Mandy has left us with no choice, Angel. Well, we still have to finish our magazine before we can even get to Florida. Let's get to it.
Alright.
What's up, Angel?
We're gonna do Yasmin's side quest next. Or main quest.
What's up, pretty princess?
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
Picture this, want me to be a model for a photo shoot. Maybe I should bring some pretty princess style to it with a fresh t-shirt design. All right, I'd better head to Dynamic Design and whip up a new look. This t-shirt has to be cool. It's going in the magazine after all.
Yeah, if you think you can actually make a good design from
You all right, pretty
Dynamic
princess?
Design, you are sadly mistaken. The interface is so fucking clunky.
What?
That would be in the mall.
You just went to the truck and done the same thing.
Yeah.
Now, can you buy different pictures for this kind of stuff or no?
No. It's all pre-generated for you. Because the designs will generally change.
This t-shirt will blow them away at Picture This. I'd better get over there.
I want to change you out of your weird shorts and shoes there, though.
Did you just walk back to the office?
Yeah. Oof.
That was a glitch.
Princess?
That was a visual glitch. I don't know. I just need some basic shorts or a skirt.
Shame on you, you're mixing lines now.
I do not care. It's going to make fun of us, but I don't care.
Well, so that doesn't make or break the game then.
No. It actually does not matter.
It makes it even worse. Like, there's no sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what you do, you follow the story, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Not you again.
1 second, everyone. Grant will be right back.
Alright. So, I'm supposed to be going to picture this, I guess. It's right here.
That's your own t-shirt design, right? I love it. Okay, show me what you've got. Okay, give me some more. Keep that style flowing.
That was fun. It's kind of embarrassing seeing myself in the magazine. But kind of cool, too.
What am I supposed to do now?
You get down to picture this?
Yep. The posing minigame was like super short.
Oh, the same kind of stupid minigame from the fashion show.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish.
Not when you were on a main quest, it turned off the subquests.
We're done with. All I had to do was go down to picture this and take pictures.
Hey, you.
So, we're done. That was fast. So now all we gotta do is Jade's mission. Then we can go do all the side quests.
Hello, Brat.
So it does require you to do all the subquests before you can continue.
Yes.
Thank you,
Anything
cool
that is
cat.
listed in the magazine, you have to do. So,
Oh, dang.
fresh pet fashions.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Florida pet. Oh, Jesus. Photo a go go. So that's the main one. I'm guessing we got to do a couple of pet shows. And then whatever that is. So let's find out what Jade's mission is.
Meow and Ruff have some exclusive new pet clothing just in. I should head over there and check it out. Nothing like some cute pet pics to make our readers smile. Our mascot can't get left behind in the fast-paced world of pet fashion. I'd better head to Meow and Ruff and see what new looks are fresh on the scene.
Okay.
Hey, cool cat.
So, off to the mall to buy some pet fashions. Which we're probably going to have to play some games and get some cat treats because we're like running dangerously low.
What's up?
I'm not sure if I picked the right thing. Alright, t-shirts. Just buy all the shit. I mean, these are a little more expensive, it seems. Oh no. What are we doing to this poor boy cat?
Look that good.
He looks...
This pet looks as sweet as a bowl of Chloe's cookies, and I've got a great article on the latest pet fashions.
Okay, so instead of heading back to the Bratz office, we can, like, do all of the side quests. But if I want to save, I have to go back to the Bratz office.
What about saving in the
Oh yeah,
bus?
we can save in the bus.
What's that?
Because I wanted to save... Because I think we're going to split it off and do the side quest in the next video. Okay. So... yeah, obviously the main quests aren't very interesting. Where is OBS? OBS is doing something weird that I've never seen it do before. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and save. All right. So, closing thoughts.
Music now, which you didn't realize that you just have to turn your phone on.
Yeah, so they replaced the boombox with that. So I rescind that point. The music's still pretty terrible. So I don't know.
Those poor cat fashions.
Our poor cat. Remember, our cat's a boy. So the poor little guy is dressed like that right now. But obviously the game doesn't want us having him run around naked, even though naked cats are fine. Yes, I'm talking about you, Runa. Runa is not allowed to wear collars anymore because she gets them stuck in her jaw. So.
The games are still tedious. The whole thing with the skate rink was like, why?
Yeah, there's no point in that. Like, it's just a reskin of the inline skate controls, so I don't really feel like anything's gained by there being an ice skating rink. Like, I don't really think like anything's gained by having a separate gym from the limelight when the mini games are the same. So I don't know. There's a lot of just redundant points now.
The minigame you skipped.
I mean, I could show them the minigame that I skipped. Yeah, there's like 3 places to make pet treats. I mean, I'm kind of glad because that Codebreaker game is just terrible. So, but yeah, next time we'll like do some of the mini games for pet treats. So we'll earn some pet treats. Although I feel like the one I was about to play is a memory game, which I suck at those. So I don't want to play that. But yeah. Yeah, so that's part 4 of Forever Diamondz. We did all the main quests, which were all kind of underwhelming. I don't know, I guess that's just what this game is, though. It's like underwhelming. There wasn't that much thought put to it. I mean, even
Is
for...
there more stuff in the other game?
What's up?
Is there more stuff in the first one?
Everything's a little more streamlined in the first game because there aren't, like... You don't have to deal with the pet. And honestly, I prefer that because I don't feel like the pet really adds anything to the game. Because it's just the same content that you do for the girls, just with an animal. Because the pet shows function just the same as the fashion shows, except with the pet.
You can't lose.
Yeah. Then you gotta stop and feed the stupid thing every once in a while, so you gotta go make pet treats and play obnoxious mini games. So, like, if anything, it kind of slows down the pace, and I guess maybe that was the point, because it only... I don't know. You could probably realistically beat this game in about 4 hours if you just, like, decided to speedrun it. So, yeah. Next time, we'll do side quests, and then we get to see what kind of horrible cultural appropriation we end up with during the fashion show.
Middle East, and then that guy said you're going to Florida. I'm confused.
Yeah, the theme of the fashion show is mystical Far East, which genies are not Far Eastern creatures. They're prominent in the Middle East and Southeast Asia, but not once you get into India. So Far East would imply like Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, Laotian, Korean. So like, I know I've like complained before, like during the Rock Angels, that they're pretty culturally insensitive, but I'm going to point it out again. MJ's fucking culturally insensitive. So, but that would be a rant that could end up taking up another fucking hour.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna sign off before we get into that. I love y'all. Take very good care of yourselves, and bye bye. Say bye bye.
I did say bye bye.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't hear it.